Daily God's Promise. Day 3, August 3, 2026. Judges chapter 6 verse 16. Surely I will be with you. You may feel weak today, but God does not need a strong person. He needs a surrendered person. Main devotion. Yesterday, we learned from Psalm chapter 145 verse 21 that our mouth must speak the praise of the Lord. Yesterday was about praise. Today is about presence. Yesterday, God upgraded our words. Today, God upgrades our confidence. We anchor our Monday in Judges chapter 6 verse 16, and the Lord said to him, "Surely I will be with you, and you shall defeat the Midianites as one man." I want you to receive this as your promise of divine presence victory. The background. Judges chapter 6 takes place during a painful season in Israel's history. The people of God had turned away from the Lord, and because of their disobedience, the Midianites oppressed them. Israel was hiding. Israel was afraid. Israel was losing harvests. Israel was living under intimidation. The Midianites would come like a swarm and destroy the produce of the land. The people of God were not living in victory, they were living in survival mode. And in that dark time, God called Gideon. But Gideon did not look like a mighty warrior. He was threshing wheat in a winepress, hiding from the Midianites. He felt weak, small, fearful, and unqualified. Still, the angel of the Lord said to him, "The Lord is with you, you mighty man of valor." God did not call Gideon by his fear. God called Gideon by his future. The divine guarantee. Surely I will be with you. The most powerful part of this verse is not Gideon's strength. It is God's presence. God says, "Surely I will be with you." That one sentence changes everything. Gideon was not confident because he had an army. He was not confident because he had experience. He was not confident because he had status. He was confident because God promised his presence. In 2026, many people feel like Gideon. You may feel unqualified. You may feel small. You may feel afraid. You may feel hidden. You may feel like others are stronger, better, richer, smarter, and more prepared. But God is saying, "Surely I will be with you." That means your weakness is not the final word. Your fear is not the final word. Your background is not the final word. Your present situation is not the final word. God's presence is the final word. The victory promise. You shall defeat the Midianites. God did not only promise presence. He promised victory. He said, "You shall defeat the Midianites as one man." The enemy looked big, but God spoke victory before the battle began. God does not wait for the battle to finish before he declares the result. When God gives a promise, he declares the outcome before you see the evidence. Gideon saw oppression. God saw victory. Gideon saw weakness. God saw a warrior. Gideon saw Midianites. God saw deliverance. That is how faith works. Faith does not deny the battle. Faith believes God's word is greater than the battle. The world's strategy versus the kingdom's strategy. The world's strategy. Wait until you feel strong. Wait until everything is perfect. Wait until people approve you. Wait until fear disappears. Hide when the pressure is high. The kingdom's strategy. Obey God even when you feel weak. Move forward because his presence is with you. Believe that God can defeat a great enemy through a surrendered vessel. The world says, "You are too weak." The kingdom says, "God is with you." The world says, "You cannot defeat this." The kingdom says, "The battle belongs to the Lord." Because you are his special treasure, the mighty God is not asking you to fight alone. You are the head and not the tail, and the head of your life is leading you into victory. The integrity of God's presence. God did not say, Gideon, you are enough by yourself. He said, I will be with you. That is the difference between pride and faith. Pride says, I can do this without God. Faith says, I can do what God called me to do because God is with me. The Prince of Peace gives courage not by removing every battle, but by walking with us through the battle. Your life is a prize in God's hands. Your assignment is not abandoned. Your calling is not canceled. Your fear is not greater than His presence. If God is with you, you are not alone. If God is with you, you are not defeated. If God is with you, you are not disqualified. If God is with you, even a winepress can become a training ground for victory. Living in this promise today, on Monday, August 3, 2026, walk in presence-based confidence. Rejoice in the Lord because He is with you in the battle. Wait on your God because Gideon's victory did not begin with strength, it began with God's word. Cast your care regarding fear, insecurity, pressure, business struggles, ministry growth, family battles, and financial concerns. Wildcard action. Write down one Midianite in your life, one problem that has been intimidating you. Then speak Judges chapter 6 verse 16 over it. Surely the Lord is with me, and I shall overcome this by His power. Commit your works to the Lord, and trust that His presence is greater than your pressure. Prophetic declaration. Surely, the Lord is with me. I will not be ruled by fear. I will walk in divine courage. My weakness is not greater than God's presence. The mighty God is my keeper. He goes with me into every battle. I shall defeat what has been intimidating me. I am the head and not the tail. I walk in victory, courage, and divine assignment. In August 2026, my life will become a testimony that God can use the weak to defeat the mighty. God bless you and give you grace after grace.